Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. Today is episode 177 of the Daily 180, and we're continuing our series, in fact, finalizing our series on Act As If. We're going to be talking about the social facet. I just want to remind very quickly, those of you who may be watching this, maybe you're catching this on the tail end of this, the idea behind this series has been to talk about how would your life be different? What kind of actions would you take if the ideal you're trying to manifest in each of the facets of life were already there? Now, obviously, the kind of actions that you might take are going to be different depending on what you believe your ideal is all about, what the worthy ideal you're working toward in each of those facets is. But the concept of, gee, if I already had that ideal in my life, what would I act as and act that way, that's pretty consistent throughout all of them. In my own, when we're talking about the social facet, one of the things about being in the social facet is that I'm a friend. I'm a friend to other people, and that's kind of what I see as the quintessential action or the quintessential piece, the ideal of the social facet. If my social facet is intact and working at its highest ideal, then I'm a good friend. So I had to ask myself, what would a good friend do that I'm not currently doing or that I could do better? And then I act as if. Well, that action for me is remembering birthdays. I love it when people remember my birthday. I love it when people say happy birthday. I remember one of the most fun birthdays that I've ever had. It might sound a little silly, but one of the most fun birthdays I ever had was just a couple of years ago. I was at Disneyland. I wore a great big pin that said, "It's my birthday." And everywhere I went, people throughout the park were saying, "Happy birthday." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." I love being remembered on my birthday, and I think other people love that too. So I think that if I were fully ensconced in my ideal on the social facet of being a good friend, I'd remember people's birthdays. So what is my action? What do I act as if? I go into Facebook and I find the birthdays that have been posted from the friends that I have, and I try and send out a happy birthday message. I try and do the same with my other social networks. Now, if you are one of my friends and you just had a birthday and you say to yourself, "Todd, you missed my birthday," I'm sorry. I miss sometimes, but I try to remember. The idea of act as if is based on an idea, a concept that says sometimes we have something in our lives and then we take action, and other times we take action so that we can develop something in our life. Hopefully this has been useful. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.